Yeah, pass me the rock so I can shoot this three. But I look over on the wing and I see EB. CB the bully in the paint, hanging with them trees. And D cutting to the rim, Mr. Three-Man weave. Yeah, they talk a lot of smack, but they don't get no tease. There's not a topic off limits, there ain't no referees. It don't matter the sport, it don't matter the court, it don't matter the field. Things are gonna get real. They gon' hit it off the tee, straight from hole 18. It could be a par 5, still gon' land on green. Got a mean slap shot to make a goalie freeze. Coming like the avalanche from the 303. Time to lace up the cleats so you won't get beat. I just told the quarterback that it's time to go deep. We got EB, CB, DaBully and D. Get your popcorn ready, cause it's the three-man weave. Yeah, ayy, it's the three-man weave. Get your popcorn ready, cause it's the three-man weave. Yeah, ayy, the three-man weave.
Three-man weave is back. Two-man game once again. EB here, the owner, operator, creator of In My Bag Apparel. With me, as always, is my younger brother, owner, operator, head barber, most slept-on barber in the box state, CB the Bully. What's happening, homie?
What it do, my boy, my guy, my boy? What's going on with you, man?
I don't know, nigga. Goddamn.
Just trying some new lighting stitches, some new camera angles.
We just got this goddamn light today.
What, it unplugged?
No, it unalive, nigga. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Man, watching these boys over with the USA team practice and get together, bro, it's a beautiful thing, man. I gotta say that, bro. It's legit as hell.
Whatever, fuck that light. Stupid shit. I don't know what you said, but I agree.
The camaraderie coming together with the USA team already is beautiful. Even watching Devin Booker and Anthony Edwards on the same team during practice, and Anthony Edwards kicking it out to Book for three and saying, yeah, Book. You could already see the chemistry is there. They really just want this one. It's going to be weird without a Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Are we skipping through everything else and going right to the Olympics?
No, man, I'm sorry. I was just seeing some reels about it right now. That's all we're talking
I didn't know where we're at. It's cool. First off, how was your weekend? How was your holiday? How was everything?
It was good, man. Got some Colorado legal fountains, you know what I'm saying? Really just wanted to do that for my son, you know, one of his first 4th of July's, just for him to see the sparkles and the colors and everything was cool. He kept a safe distance. He didn't want to get even close to a sparkler, but he enjoyed himself. Had some friends over, cool little intimate vibe. It was cool, man. How was yours?
I'm becoming increasingly more aware that I'm one of the few people that don't give a shit about the 4th of July. Don't give a fuck at all. And it's not even just because of, like, you know, the independence. That's not our independence and all that. It's not all of that. I mean, it may be a part of it or whatever, but, like, I just don't care. I've seen fireworks 37 years, and they've been the same. You give me like a drone show or something, I'm in. I'll switch it up. Let me see, but like to say, you go buy the fireworks, they're the same. You go see the fireworks, they're the same. Having young kids is the only reason to enjoy the 4th of July and or fireworks, because they're the fucking same. I just, like, let me see something different. I want to see one of those drone shows, or like, just not some shit blowing up and going like this. A lot of times, people clap and it's over. I'm like, I don't care. So I stayed at the crib. I was chilling. I think I watched Despicable Me 3. And I had a great Thursday.
I like visuals, man. And yeah, I probably wouldn't have done shit if I didn't have a child either. But I like visuals, man. You know those
they're the same visuals though. Like, you don't want to see
my eyes situation.
You don't want to see a firework do something different. They've been doing the same shits your whole life. You don't want to see
cool. Yeah, no, I'm actually cool with it. You know, especially when they're toppling, you know, coming, like, feel like they're coming straight for you. Like, I like it, bro. I'm cool with it. The USA independence and everything is cool, you know what I'm saying? But I really just like the visuals.
Yeah, it's cool. Anyway, now that the dust has settled and we kind of have a better look at what the NBA is kind of going to look like next season, I wanted to get into like some matchups we're looking forward to, some teams, some players, like what we're looking at going into the next NBA season. Because right now, NBA wise, and we'll get into the Olympics and we'll talk a little about the WNBA. Speculation is all we have for the NBA, so we just get to dream up some things that happen. So give me a matchup that you're looking forward to next season.
Of course, Dallas, Boston. See what that's looking like. But more than anything, Lakers versus Clippers in Inglewood in the new arena. Definitely looking forward to that. I'm hoping the Lakers mop their ass up on their first meetup in the Clippers' new arena. That'd be legit.
Are you gonna care if Kawhi's not on the court?
I will care.
It's just James Harden and some other dudes.
I will care.
Do you care? And that's because that's probably gonna be like what, opening night?
Probably. I hope so. If they know what's good for them. I'm really looking forward to any matchup in the East when it comes to this new look Philly, championship Celtics, maybe a healthy Bucks and a new look Knicks. All these matchups look pretty cool. You know, see what my boy, huh?
Since you were going East heavy, I'll give you a couple West ones I was looking at too.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Well, first I want to see opening night. I want Joker and B. Like, you know, a lot of those times you don't get that matchup because Embiid's not playing in the altitude or something's going on. So why not start the year in Denver? I just like the matchup, seeing two of the best centers in the world playing against each other, and we'll get that matchup. The first game of the preliminary round, I think, in the Olympics is Serbia USA. So we'll see Embiid Joker there. But I just want to see the two MVPs going at it. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man.
Timberwolves Thunder. I think the way that staying together and bringing the band back is going to work out for the Celtics. I don't think it works out for Minnesota, but I still want to see Ant-Man, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander go at it. The Thunder added some new pieces that would be huge for them. They're one of my favorites coming out of the West already. Just Evan Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein. Yeah, so that matchup, I want to see two young teams kind of cutting their teeth and taking that next step to being better. I still don't believe in Karl Anthony Towns, but I want to see that matchup. Mavs Nuggets. Wolves not. You know, I'll get to the Nuggets in a minute more than just that Embiid matchup, but I want to see Mavs Warriors. I think that'll probably end up being like a Christmas Day matchup in San Francisco. Clay coming back for the first time at least. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a Christmas Day. I'm trying to like play out how all these special days. You know how it plays out in the league. So I think it won't be an opening night game. That's too soon to get Clay back at the arena in San Francisco. But Christmas Day in the Bay.
I like it. I like it. Can you imagine?
It's gonna be wild. That's
first time Clay talk shit to Steph.
Right.
Or, gets physical with Draymond.
Exactly.
Shit.
And you got Kyrie hopping up in the middle of it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Kyrie was huge in that recruiting process. So Kyrie gonna ride for Clay all year. Like we talked about, I brought up how it looks like sometimes Kyrie was making sure he got Tim Hardaway going. That's gonna be a lot easier for Klay Thompson. Especially if you show you got his back and he can trust you. Like, that's big for Kyrie and for Clay, I think, is to having that. And they battled 4 years in a row in the finals. So that's gonna be a great look. Clippers Sixers. We get Paul George back against the Clippers in the new arena. I think that'll probably end up being a Christmas Day-ish, kind of maybe like Martin Luther King Day matchup or something.
PG-8.
PG-8. I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it. I liked his reasoning for it.
Yeah, sure. Go to back to your East. We got Knicks Pacers. That rivalry was big when we were younger, and that looks like it's, especially you see them coming in with the WWE stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This Knicks Pacers rivalry could be fun. Ja Morant versus anybody. Ja's back. Like that's what I'm waiting for. Like Ja versus Shea, Ja versus Jalen Brunson, Ja versus the world.
Most
I don't know what
definitely.
that team's gonna look like. A lot of people think they're gonna be back to where they were a couple of years ago, but I'm ready to see Ja hoop again.
Yeah. Hopefully he has some good pieces around him. Hopefully they got a healthy Steven Adams. It would be crazy if they do some shit over there.
Hopefully that shoulder surgically repaired is strong enough to hold up that chip that Ja Morant better have this year. I can't wait to see Ja hoop. Just like from opening night, I want to see Ja hoop all year next year.
Man, you're right, bro. There's so many players that I'm interested in seeing go
DeMar
on.
now, I want to see those Kings.
DeMar went over there, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Then popped up at the Summer League game like 2 hours after it was announced.
See what my boy McGrady Dick does over there in Toronto next season. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you're looking for?
You like that, McGrady Dick?
Yeah, don't let that catch on.
Hey, he's peep though. He's number one too. With Toronto. McGrady Dick. I was just watching his highlights. Dude had a couple good plays for sure.
I'll let you have that. Yeah, go ahead. And
There it is.
I want you to keep tabs on Grady Dick all season.
McGrady Dick, bro.
That's your guy. That's your guy now. All right.
That's our guy, bro. We've been talking about him all season.
All right, we did. All right, fair. But with all these matchups, man, my whole thing, like I said, I get to the Nuggets and the Lakers. Like the thing that I've noticed is with all these matchups and all the changes and all the improvements happening around the NBA, Lakers and Nuggets didn't do anything. You look at the Lakers. Sure, you draft Dalton Connect. Is that your missing piece? I don't think so. They didn't.
What is all good at drafting the smooth white boy though?
What did they add to the roster that makes you think that they'll be better than last year?
Nothing. They're still banking on all AD and LeBron over there. You know what I want to see, bro? I want at least 2 more bigs and a solid point guard, bro, to feel a little better about this season. It is cool seeing AD looks like he's going to be a pivotal point for this USA team. He does look a little bigger, too.
I was on Match My Energy pod earlier, and we were talking about this same thing with the Lakers. And my thing, like, the more I think about it, is one of the better fits that we could have got this year, the way everything went, would have been Chris Paul. Because, yeah, he would have worked out for AD and LeBron, but he played with JJ Redick, so there's familiarity there. Not only would he help AD as a big, but you make Rui Hachimura better. You can make Austin Reeves better.
And it'll be better when LeBron's... Yeah, he'll be better when LeBron's on the bench, too. We saw the same thing with Rondo.
So I think that was a missed opportunity, is not picking up Chris Paul. And then with the Nuggets, you go from winning a title to losing Bruce Brown and Jeff Green, 2 pivotal pieces of that team. You follow that up after you get knocked out in the second round of the playoffs by losing Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And then you think that Christian Brown is going to fill in that spot and it's all going to be okay? Christian Brown gets cooked on the defensive end.
That's a fact. He's really wishy-washy, too.
Yeah, and he shot like 38% from 3 last year, but if you look at the playoffs, that was down to 22.
They're going to miss that KCP, bro. The game that we were at and the games in Denver, KCP was the spark to get them going against the Lakers in the playoffs. I don't know what's going to happen now. Russell Westbrook, are they still talking about trying to get him over there?
They're the only team talking about getting Russell Westbrook. And they're also looking
just because they're too nice.
But you know what? If they can add Russell Westbrook and Gary Trent Jr., I think that's a solid, at least to make up for KCP. For sure. You get Russell Westbrook's energy. He's a bucket. He'll make plays for the right people. And you get Gary Trent for threes and defensively. That can kind of offset what you missed by losing KCP. But I don't think making Christian Brown a bigger part of the rotation is what gets you to another ring.
That's an L. That gets them further away if you ask anybody.
Absolutely. Yeah. But, what do we know? We don't have any titles. So with all these moves right now, who do you think, give me a few players you think will make the biggest impact in their new situations?
Clay's got a chance to really revamp his career right here, man. If he buckles down, like I say, sit down on defensive end and is dependable on the offensive end, we're going to see Dallas in the same predicament next season. He's so much better than Tim Hardaway Jr. too, bro. Like, it's crazy how good Dallas just got.
And I think those Thunder pickups are huge.
The Thunder's front office is got to be the best in the league right now.
Sam Presti gets it right, man.
He's not missing a beat.
From the Harden Westbrook days, he's been getting it right.
From Dort being your only veteran to now you got real veterans that can actually hoop. It's going down, bro. And you still got those young cats that believe. Everybody.
I'm curious to see them match up against the Celtics too. I want to see that match this year.
Yeah, they're gonna be first in the West again.
I think so.
Yeah, calling that. Fucking Boston, bro. Porzingis healthy, they're gonna run the East again. Drew's a fucking monster. Cheap fucking code, bro.
You don't think these, like what the Knicks did, can combat that, or PG being in Philly?
They're gonna really miss a big guy. I
mean, they still have Mitchell Robinson and your boy Julius will be healthy.
Yeah.
But Isaiah Hartenstein definitely brought something different, especially like on the offensive glass and the way he passed the ball out of the post. Like they should have tried. I think they should have tried to get rid of Mitchell Robinson and hold on to Hartenstein. Would have been a better move.
Agreed. Is it weird that I'm pulling for Ben Simmons to have a good season somewhere?
I don't know if it's weird. It's unlikely.
Like, come on, dog. Do something. My boy Grady did get more airtime than Ben Simmons now, bro. I don't understand it.
He plays better.
It's nuts.
I'm not even thinking about Ben Simmons. Like, he's still under contract.
Nobody thinks about Ben Simmons. That's a crazy thing. He used to be nice. I saw the top 5 most insane shots that went in, and the number there was like you seen it, just shots from half court, behind the back, over the
Isaiah Ryder.
Yeah, and then the number one craziest shot was just a baseline standard 3-pointer from Ben Simmons.
That's crazy. When have you ever seen him make a 3?
No, I seen more in high school.
Right, like that's like seeing Bigfoot. But yeah, I think like PG is going to be big, assuming health in Philly. Him and Embiid. I really like that they kept Kelly Oubre too. I think they picked up Eric Gordon as well, so that's a decent little pickup as well. I think CP3 will be big for Wemby, but it's not going to be. They're not going to win a championship.
Also, Paul George with that number 8 on his chest might be a different PG.
I mean, if it's the reason he's wearing it, it better be.
That's what I'm hoping for. Really hoping to see Philly do some big things for sure.
Me too.
See, Maxi's just going up in elevation.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how the Knicks and the Sixers play out in the Eastern Conference. Like, and it's sad you brought up Milwaukee, but I'm still not even really thinking about them because them along with the Lakers and the Nuggets didn't really do anything. Like, what makes them? Is it just having more time with Doc Rivers, having more time as a team? Does that get them the results that they want?
I mean, that might be all they need.
That's it?
They might just need more time together, brother. None of I mean, just more time. I'm also excited to see the Magic, see what they do. Your boy Paolo's in the gym. He was an all-star last year. He's got some veteran presence. There's certified dogs on that team. Watch out for the Eastern Conference, man. They're doing something.
One of the Wagner boys just got paid too.
Nice. Which one?
Mo.
Nice.
Pretty sure it was Mo.
He's the older one?
Yeah.
He was a Laker for a little bit.
Hot second.
Most of them are.
You're right.
Shout out Caruso.
B.I. Lonzo.
What's his name? Hartenstein.
Kuzma. Lopez. KCP.
Dwight McGee. Cousins. J.R. Smith.
No, I was just sticking with guys that are still in the league, but yeah, all those guys too. Mike Brown, Jason Kidd.
Hot. Dennis Rodman.
That was number 73. Was that what it was?
Crazy. With the blonde hair.
What about the Knicks though? Like you didn't say anything about the Knicks. What do you think about the Knicks? Even though losing,
I like that they got the whole Nova squad together. We were calling that earlier last season. I definitely thought it was going to be a trade for Mikal Bridges for Julius Randle.
Yeah.
And I was really thinking that after the playoffs, seeing how Hartenstein played, I thought he was, certified Knick for a little bit longer. But
that one had to hurt them getting rid of him, at least like the players.
Yeah, I do think they're going to come back tougher. Hart and Brunson for sure. Brunson's got a chip on his shoulder. I think he's going to be better next season. He got some playoff experience, more playoff experience. But yeah, man.
Yeah, if you look at them defensively now, like matching up with Boston, when you got OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges now, on top of having Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, like it's looking like it could be a solid matchup.
Yeah.
Especially if they go small with Randall at the 5 sometime.
Jaylen Brown is the person they got to worry about stopping.
Mikal Bridges doing the job.
Well, yeah, exactly. When it comes to a 7-game series, I think you could almost lag off of Jason Tatum a little bit and be heavy on Jason, be heavy on Jaylen, and probably Drew.
I think next year Jason Tatum wants his trophies.
What they gonna say now?
I don't want him to have them now just for that reason, but I think like next year he makes it more of a like he's got an Eastern Conference Finals trophy too, but to get the Finals MVP, maybe an MVP, he just got paid. Brown showed why he got that $300 million last year. Now this could be another prove I deserve this money season for Jason Tatum, and he could go for those awards. So I'm still kind of worried about Boston, but
it's storybook.
That the Knicks or the Sixers would knock them off.
For sure, that'll be storybook if that happens, man.
All right. Quick shout out to Kemba Walker announcing his retirement.
Yeah, shout out.
Next day, he joined the Charlotte Hornets coaching staff.
Legit. I believe he loves it there. He probably got a nice fat crib out there.
He's got to.
That was his best years as a Hornet.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Moving to the WNBA, just real quick on our Aces. We beat the...
it feels like just yesterday, like he went to the Knicks and was happy to be home and was ready to hoop. Like, this shit happens fast in the league.
It was just 2 years ago, maybe 3. Yeah.
My bad. WNBA.
WNBA, man, is her, been her, still her. Asia Wilson, 28-10. We won 104-85. She also became the all-time leading Aces scorer, passing up Becky Hammond.
Shout out.
Kelsey Plum added 23 points. Money Martin, who seems to be in a kind of like a shooting slump, was only 2 for 6, had 6 points, but she added 3 boards, 2 assists, 2 blocks, so she's getting involved. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Her time will come. She's young.
Absolutely. You know what I'm really looking forward to, man, for the W is the All-Star break. I'm hyped for the Team USA versus the Team WNBA.
Ooh.
Right.
That was
I mean, so you look at Team WNBA, I got the list right here. We got DeWanna Bonner from the Sun, who's been hooping this year. Aaliyah Boston, the Rookie of the Year, defending Rookie of the Year from the Fever. One of the favorites for this year's Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark. Alicia Gray from the Dream. De'Erica Hamby from the Sparks. Brianna Jones from the Sun. Jonquel Jones from the Liberty. Baller. Kayla McBride from the Lynx. Kelsey Mitchell, another player from the Fever. Enrique Ngubawale from the Wings. Neko Ogumake, Seattle Storm, never mind, I was the wrong player. And then another rookie, Angel Reese, is on Team WNBA.
She been balling too.
She has been. Was it 13 now? 12 or 13?
Her strides get nice.
She got her 13 just now? 13th double-double in a row?
She developed quick.
She's had, and I mean the backup she's had too, with all the controversy and the bullshit that's being said on cameras, but having Teresa Witherspoon, I know she's had talks with Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, like she's going about things the right way. But they will be facing this juggernaut of a Team USA team. Now, the last time that they did Team WNBA versus Team USA, Team WNBA won. I don't think that happens this time. If you look at the U.S. team, we got Nafisa Collier from the Lynx, Kalia Copper balling for the Mercury, Chelsea Gray from our Aces, Brittany Griner, Sabrina Ionescu, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Brianna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, Alyssa Thomas, Asia Wilson, Jackie Young. Like, there's some hoopers on Team WNBA, but Team USA they're Team USA for a reason, first of all. But I got Team USA winning this one.
Most definitely. Isn't there a win bonus?
Sure there is. I don't know what it is though, but
it's
going to the U.S. team.
Most definitely.
Another little quick.
Griner and Diana Taurasi. Fucking nuts.
And Asia Wilson, dog. Like, we got 4 aces on the squad. Like,
yeah,
it's over from there, dog. And Brianna Stewart.
Right.
Easy. You got Brianna Stewart, Asia Wilson on the team on the court at the same time. On the court at the same time with Sabrina and Kelsey Plum.
And Brittany.
Where else you want? Throw Kalia Copper in there. That's a lineup, dog.
All right, at the backboard for Brittany. Yeah.
You want no problems. I like. You don't want that.
She got dunked this year?
I don't think so. I don't think I've seen one this year. Some more track news. Well, first, let's get to men's basketball. And I wanted to go over with you some of the teams in the running, and we'll go over Team USA a little bit, but I want to see if you think any of these teams have a chance against this USA team that we've got. So in Group A, we got Australia, who has some NBA players on it. You got Dyson Daniels, Dante Exum, Josh Giddey, Josh Green, Joe Ingles, Jack Landale, Patty Mills, Matthew Dellavedova is still hooping. He's on Team Australia.
Yeah. Honestly, those are some players.
That's a lot of NBA talent. A lot.
And they know how to play team ball and have probably played with their country's team a lot more than our team has.
Oh, yeah. Team Canada also has a lot of NBA talent. You got Kyle Alexander, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, RJ Barrett, Kim Birch, O'Shea Brissett, Dylan Brooks, Lou Dort. I think Zach Edey actually pulled out. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Trey Lyles, Jamal Murray, Andrew Nebhard, Kelly Olynyk.
There's a lot of dogs on that Canada team.
Andrew Wiggins. Canada's got a squad. And then Greece has Giannis. Spain has like Rudy Fernandez. Team France.
Big as fuck.
You got Batum, Koulibaly, Fournier, Rudy Gobert, Frank Nikita Linka. I always forget how to say his name. Victor, obviously, and then
Wemby's playing?
Huh?
Wemby's brother playing?
I don't see another Wemby on here. Germany, a couple NBA players on here. What we got? Dennis Schroeder, Daniel Tice, the Wagner boys. Team Japan got a couple on there. Rui Hachimura. Your boy Casey Tominaga's on that team.
Hell yeah.
There's that. Puerto Rico, you got Alvarado. Serbia, you got Micic, Bogdanovic, the Joker, the Jover. That's Jovic from Miami. I think those are all the names I know from the league or can pronounce on Team Serbia. Like I said, USA got them for the first game. South Sudan got a couple of players. Got Bol, Peter Jock, who played at Iowa, I believe. That's it. And then you got Team USA. Steph, Ant, Bron, KD, Kawhi, Tyrese, Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, Drew Holiday, Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker. Anybody beating them?
I like to say no, but we might make it. We might slip a game.
Who do you think?
It might be Australia. I know we're gonna come out and ball against Canada.
That's the one I'm more worried about.
Right, I'm worried about it too. But I know we're gonna put our best foot forward that game. They might slack a little bit against Australia.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But we getting gold, baby.
Should be. I think it should be a breeze too.
Did you see the NBA ask all the players if they could spin the ball on their finger? You know, it was surprising who could not spin the ball on their finger.
Who couldn't?
Steph Curry.
Really?
He could not. He could not spin a ball on his finger for more than a second and a half.
Really?
LeBron James could not spin a ball on his finger. And hold on, there's some other ones here. Joel can't spin a ball on his finger. And Halliburton can't spin a ball on his finger.
That's wild.
Everybody else had it pretty good. The
That's
best
crazy.
was probably Drew Holiday.
All right. That's crazy to me.
Right?
In Olympic track, 16-year-old Quincy Wilson became the youngest American male track athlete in history. He qualified with his time in the 400. That landed him on the 4x4 relay team. To that I say, you better run fast. Like, you're 16 years old. You ain't got a problem in the world. All you got to do, get up and run.
16?
Yeah, you got no bills. You got no kids. You ain't got nothing.
No back
Way
pain.
you down.
You don't know back pain.
Nothing.
You don't know what tendonitis is.
Please be fast.
Just be fast.
Please be fast.
Just
Come
be
on, Quincy.
fast.
We need that goal, Quincy.
Get the goal, Quincy. You know,
Impressive, yes, but like, run fast.
yeah. I'm hoping these Olympics match up to 2008 Beijing, where we were saying Usain Bolt and Michael Phelps dominate in most meets that they were in. That shit was so fun, bro. That shit was just so fun. I felt like I was there, dog.
Agree. I'm excited. Like Simone Biles back at the Olympics. I'm excited about that. Like,
You know why she missed last time? They where were the Olympics 4 years ago?
Tokyo.
Tokyo. She missed out there because she wasn't able to take her medication.
Mm-hmm.
It was some kind of depression type thing that helped her play or perform better, and she wasn't able to take that, and it really messed with her. But she's about to be super nice. She's probably in her prime more than ever now.
Yeah. That's all I had for the Olympics. So the NFL, quick. I just wanted to tap in with you, see if you've gotten a chance to take a look and see some things you may be excited for this football season.
I want to see how that quarterback does for the Broncos. He had a few good games last season, so I definitely want to see what he's going to bring to the table. And since, Sean Payne likes him, hopefully he has a Drew Brees-like season. See if he could do it without him.
Yeah, I'm not counting on it. I'm watching the Texans next year. I'll cheer for the Broncos, but I'm watching the Texans all season.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited. Picking up Stephon Diggs. I'm excited. I want to see your Eagles picking up Saquon. That's going to be huge. Philly made some big acquisitions in football and basketball this year, hoping to pay off. So bringing in Saquon to the city, dog, that could be an exciting time for Philly right now.
Oh, most definitely, bro. Yeah, watching Philly closely.
Yeah, I'm always watching Baltimore. I want to see how the Jets look. Hopefully, Rodgers can last more than 4 plays into the season.
Yeah.
And, that defense will hold up, and some of the players they added, hopefully they have a year worth watching. I watched the first episode of Hard Knocks this year, too, and it was cool because, this one starts, at the end of last year, into the draft and stuff, and it was the Giants. So you get to see their whole thought process with losing Saquon Barkley. Like, do they want to pay him? Do they want to franchise him? What makes more sense? Do they let him go? And, you got to see them weigh out that whole process. And I haven't really seen on Hard Knocks before, which was kind of cool to see that go that far into the process with them, which was interesting.
Yeah, they made that decision early, I'd have to say, too.
Yeah. But, it looks like it's going to work out for Saquon, though.
Oh, most definitely. It's going to be a good season, good running season.
That's all I have for the NFL. Just quick, I will be sending out invites soon for the podcast host fantasy league soon.
That's what I'm super excited about.
So I can get my trophy or my belt, whatever he end up giving me.
Come on, son. Once I get the belt, it's going to be in the background every episode.
Back to back. I just win chips. What you got in boxing?
Shoot, your boy Nate Diaz versus Masvidal happened a couple days ago, man. Or was it yesterday?
It was last night.
It was last night, yeah. Nate Diaz winning in decision. Floyd Money Mayweather called it. It's going to go to decision at the very end. And that's what happened. Nate got the win. I'm not too surprised. Now they're 1-1. But he did say that he's ready to go back to the UFC. He said he's still trying to prove that he's the best fighter ever. Wants to go back to the UFC and to give it a go. Called out your boy that just beat, what's his name for the title? He wants to fight Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards is a fucking monster. Leon Edwards ended Usman's career pretty much. Leon Edwards is known for being one of the best technical fighters in there. And Nate Diaz is not that. And he's old.
And he's
punch drunk. Sorry to say that, Nate Diaz.
He won that fight, but it did look like...
Oh, yeah, man.
Kind of noodle arms. Like, I watched some of it, but I was watching Money in the Bank mostly. Also, in boxing yesterday, Shakur Stevenson retained his WBC title against Artem Harutyunyan. Don't know if I said that right, but he retained the title. Shout out to Stevens.
Yeah. Real good boxing.
Like I mentioned, Money in the Bank was last night. Had some things go on. Money in the Bank's a chance for a man or woman on the roster to climb that ladder, grab that briefcase, and reach out for that opportunity to cash in on a title shot anytime within the calendar year. So this year's Money in the Bank for the women included Naomi, Chelsea Green, Io Sky, Zoe Stark, Tiffany Stratton, and Lyra Valkyria. Intense match, action-packed, a lot of dangerous, hard-hitting spots. You had sunset flip power bombs off of ladders, onto ladders. One of the women got tossed off of one of the super tall ladders in the ring onto two tables at ringside. The women were going at it. Might have been match of the night. But after everything went down, Tiffany Stratton, super athletic former gymnast. I think she's going to have a long career in WWE. She ends up grabbing the briefcase, and she will call her shot. She's looking at Bayley right now, she says. So we'll see how that pans out with her briefcase over the next year. The surprise of the night, though, Sami Zayn defended and retained the Intercontinental title against Braun Breaker. And Braun was taking it to him, dog. I didn't think there was any way that Sami Zayn was going to win this match, but that's what Sami Zayn do.
Sure, yeah.
But Braun looked strong in defeat. Like I said, I really thought he was going to win this match, and they were going to start this push for Braun. But maybe a slow play is the way to go. Trips and them probably know what they're doing. The men's match had Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre. This one was super predictable to me. Drew McIntyre was winning this fucking match, which he did. Another good match, good spots here, fun to watch, but it was a foregone conclusion, really. What happens after that, though, is the men's world titles match was Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. Seth looking to regain his title that he lost when Drew McIntyre beat him at WrestleMania. And then Damian Priest cashed in on Drew McIntyre. I think McIntyre was a champ for 5 minutes and 43 seconds or something. Drew McIntyre cashes in. McIntyre said he was going to cash in if he won that night. So the whole match, you can see Seth Rollins and Damian Priest kind of looking over their shoulder, waiting for something to happen. It doesn't happen until they're both gassed and really doesn't look like they have much left in the tank. Here comes Drew McIntyre, cashes in the briefcase, beats the hell out of both of them. And right when it looks like he's going to capitalize and win this title and do exactly what he said he was going to do, CM Punk comes out. Just like he did before at WrestleMania, just like he did at the last pay-per-view, Clash at the Castle. He is still this thorn in Drew McIntyre's side, but this time, not only did he cost Drew McIntyre the title, Damian Priest retained after all of this madness, but he also cost another adversary of his in Seth Rollins the title. And one of the stipulations for this match was if Seth Rollins loses, as long as Damian Priest is champion, Seth Rollins cannot compete for that championship. So Punk screwed him out of it too. So we may see something going forward with Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. But it definitely looks like CM Punk and Drew McIntyre heading into SummerSlam to settle that score.
Big shit.
But I mean, there's just like there's been for the last few years with the Bloodline, and we've covered that and talked about how great the storytelling has been. This CM Punk Drew McIntyre stuff has also been some great storytelling. McIntyre also got suspended. They suspended him today for some actions he had after the event went off the air. He was on a rampage to the post match set or whatever. Elbowed the GM in the head, did all sorts of shit. So they suspended him indefinitely. So we'll see when he pops back up. It'll probably be whenever we see CM Punk next. But
what's the next pay-per-view?
It might be SummerSlam.
Sure.
Might be one more before it, maybe. But SummerSlam is one of the next ones at least. And then the last match of the night had Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and Cody Rhodes against New Blood. 3 members of it. It was Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu made his in-ring debut. And he was as advertised, dog. They call him the Samoan Werewolf.
Nice.
Might be my new favorite member of the Bloodline.
Oh, I love that werewolf shit. Hell yeah.
A monster, dog. The baby faces had some good spots. They had control for a little while. But Jacob Fatu came in, wrecked shop. Solo Sikoa pins the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes to win this match. And now it looks like Solo is setting his sights on that title and bringing it back to the Bloodline since Roman Reigns lost it and hasn't been seen since WrestleMania. So Solo Sikoa is trying to cement his spot as the Tribal Chief and take that Universal Championship as well.
Oh,
so we'll watch that shit moving forward. And any minute now, or like this week, could be next week, Roman Reigns will be back. So I'm excited to see how that plays. Paul Heyman will be back. He was out because, like I told you, he got put through that table a couple weeks ago. So again, with the Bloodline, still great storytelling going on. And there's rumored to be 2 other members of the Anoa'i family that may be signed by WWE now. And one of these dudes is like a 6'8" monster. So there's just more coming out of this Bloodline, and that may be added to the fray soon.
That'd be crazy if Roman Reigns is done with the Bloodline.
There's going to be some confrontation, some culmination of all of this. You know what I mean? I still think it'll happen at Survivor Series. They'll do like a War Game style kind of thing, and I don't know if it'll be Roman leading the good bloodline or The Rock leading the good bloodline or one of them leading the bad bloodline or they both on the same team, but all of this is going to come to
definitely going to be beef between The Rock and Roman. I've been feeling it ever since WrestleMania.
Well, and that match was supposed to be this past WrestleMania. Looks like if it's not, because I don't know if you remember, but when The Rock left after WrestleMania, he was on that Raw right after. He said when he comes back, he's gunning for Cody's title. So, Roman will probably feel like he deserves a rematch.
Right.
Rock said he's coming for the title. Solo Sikoa said he's coming for the title. So maybe are there 3 separate teams? Like this Bloodline shit could get deep.
Keep it going forever.
Yeah, I'm excited about it though.
Oh.
Exactly. And with the move to Netflix too, John Cena just announced he'll be doing the farewell tour for 2025. He'll be stepping out of the ring for good after his run in 2025. He'll be in the Royal Rumble. He'll be doing WrestleMania. He'll make the whole run through the year, and then John Cena's hanging up the jorts.
Farewell tour.
But he said he'll be staying in the company, with the company in another capacity. You see like The Rock does and things like that. But another thing that came out of John Cena is that he's currently filming season 2 of Peacemaker.
I love it. I like that show a lot, actually.
Might be the best thing DC's done.
It's actually really good, though.
Agreed.
Even the intro.
For real. I wonder if they redo it, if they do something new with season 2.
Right.
That'd be fun. Let's look out for the WWE, man. I'm excited for Raw tomorrow. And, just WWE going forward into the summer, man.
Yeah, man.
Shoe news.
Shoe news, man. I just wanted to talk about all the USA shoes and how these brands are showing out. Having all these Avengers on the court, man, they know they all there's so many different shoe companies that have to do with this. They're all really trying to make their shoe the one of the USA Olympics. LeBron's shoe looks incredible. I seen AD wearing it along with LeBron. Of course, the Ant, that might be the best shoe. It looks great. The all white with the blue and red. I saw Devin Booker with the all red D Books. Those look pretty smooth. What else? Under Armour with the Steph Currys. They trying to do something as always. You know, it's more formality and comfort overall over there.
I saw KD's.
KD's is probably smooth too. KD has a really good shoe. Nike's actually doing good by their legends right now.
I'm curious to see what the K-Swisses look like. I can't believe I say that out loud.
That is wild.
Or is it Skechers? Is it Skechers?
Yeah, I was trying to see Joel Embiid's shoe as well. See what he's doing.
It's Skechers, right? Not K-Swiss.
It is Skechers, of course. K-Swiss, that'd be crazy if they're on the comeback. That'd be crazy.
No crazier than Skechers doing a basketball shoe.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard out there with the New Balances.
Everybody's out there. Adidas, Nike.
Everybody's out there. I haven't seen Puma yet. I'm sure they are.
Who's Jordan Brand on Team USA?
That's actually a good question.
Jason Tatum.
I didn't see Jason in the building, but yeah,
he's on Team USA.
Yeah, he is.
Just right as he.
Luka might have some crazy J's too. Who else? Who else had a shoe out there, bro?
I haven't seen it like the other team's shoes. Like, what's Joker's shoe look like? What Shea's shoe look like? Shea will have Converse reps, so that'd be out there.
In Canada colorway, that might be crazy. For real.
I mean, like, is he getting a signature shoe with him? Oh yeah, he does.
He's got to be their prime athlete.
I think he's got. Well, and he stayed with him because he went into the shoe free agency we talked about. So
right. Molly Mall over there too. He might have some New Balances to say something. But yeah, man. Yeah. Shoes. They're having a shoe frenzy right now in the Olympics. It's great marketing time for the sneaker game, and can't wait to see what else we see out there, man. But right now, the hottest shoe is still the Anthony Edwards.
Is this the most players ever on one Team USA with signature shoes?
Yeah, that's why we got to talk about it. You never see this many signature shoes out on the court at one time.
Let's go over this again. Where is it?
Melo, Kobe, LeBron.
Let's see. Steph.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, shoe.
Yep.
LeBron, shoe.
Book.
KD, shoe. Kawhi, shoe. Tyrese, no shoe. You don't have to keep saying it. I can hear you. It'll get. He's on the list.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was muffled or not.
Tyrese doesn't have a shoe, as far as I know. Tatum got a shoe. Embiid got a shoe. No Drew Holiday shoe. Bam ain't got no shoe.
I think he's Jordan, ain't he?
Bam?
Jordan.
Yeah, he might be signed, but he doesn't have a signature shoe, though. Anthony Davis wears LeBron's hand-me-downs.
And Kobe's. But mostly just the bronze now.
And then D-Book. So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on Team USA with a signature shoe?
Having a frenzy out there.
Solid work. They're gonna be competing. There's got to be some shit talking behind like whose shoe's gonna be that one for the summer. You know they're working on that.
I gotta commend Bron and Bronny and Bryce for getting the LeBron 20 and 21s the way they are now. The mids, the almost lows. It's a good looking shoe. They might be that'd probably be the shoe that I hoop in.
We didn't talk about Bronny. You want to?
Yeah, man. But it's everything we've already covered. He's gonna throw his daddy some lobs, and then they're gonna take his ass to the G League. It might be in between then. He might be in the G League first.
I don't know when he goes to the main roster. Like, I don't know when that works out. Especially, I mean, yeah, he was consistent. At least he got his college average basically.
It felt like he gonna get a standing O, and they both come out on the court together, man.
I have a proposition. You know how when the Caitlin Clark stuff was getting all stupid, and I was like, "It's not even talking about it. Leave her, let her marinate, let her do her thing, let her learn the league, leave her the fuck alone for now. We don't have to, dissect everything she does. I think we take the same approach with Bronny, even more so because one, he's not going to be in the NBA for much this year. He's going to be down in the G League, just cutting his teeth, trying to learn the game, figure out this pace of play, figure out his spot in the league. Let's just leave him alone. Unless he does something crazy, we see a highlight from Bronny, or he gets called up and he helps the Lakers win or something like that. Like, when else do we cover G League? So why cover G? Are we covering G League just because Bronny's there? And with his 4 points, is that worth covering? What was he 2 for 9 or something like that? Like, do we give updates every time? Because like, you look on any social media, you see them talking about the 4 points or showing how the layup was just like his dad's, or he posted his own step back jumper on his X page. And like, do we just dissect every little thing of his game up until we get sick of him, or do we just step off, leave him alone, and see what happens?
Knowing that he needs time to develop, knowing that we all thought he should have another year in college, knowing that this time last year that he had the heart, problems, you got to let him develop. Back up off the kid for a little bit. Let him develop.
All right, so we're in agreement.
Yes.
And so if either one of us talk about Bronny on this show and he's not doing anything significant, D has to do 25 more push-ups, right?
That's it. That's
it.
it.
Okay, there we go.
Deal.
Perfect. Man, so Bronny James is wearing number 9. Shit. What's he up to, 100 now?
What? Wow.
Is that 100 for D?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a whole. He wasn't even here for 50 of them. He's got 100 now.
Upside down 6.
Let's go.
Shout out OVO. No, I'm just kidding.
I see what you did there.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you did.
OVO. I was sick and fed up of the "They Not Like Us" song.
Me too. We talked about it a lot. Me too.
Evan can attest to this. My clients at the shop can attest to this. But when Kendrick Lamar dropped the music video,
boy,
I'm a fan of the song more than ever now.
Yes, agreed, 100%.
All the Easter eggs.
What's your favorite part of the video?
Straight like that. His wife blood walking.
Yes.
In the living room.
Best part of the video.
With his family. Basically, showing you receipts right there. We good. And she's smiling. Drake says she don't smile. She's smiling, dog.
I'm cheesing.
She might be light skinned, but she's blood walking like she's straight from.
Look, like she been here before, dog. Like she was playing with it. Oh, that is by far the best part of the video.
Absolutely. Another one, my second favorite part was the very end when he's mugging the owl, and the owl was in a scared position, and he walks away. I thought that was hard as fuck.
I like the pinata too.
The pinata was dope. When Drizzy says drop and give me 50, you see Kendrick.
Always on the center blocks. Yeah. Kendrick knocked that out the park.
He knocked it out the park. And
so let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So Kendrick won Best Artist at the BET Awards. And if you look back, I think it was over like the last 5-7 years or something like that. The winner of that award has been like Kendrick or Drake, some little randoms in between, but those guys keep winning it. Did Kendrick do that much, like a whole year's worth of work? Because even if you look at J. Cole backing out and things like that, J. Cole hasn't won the award. And to me, I'm still mad at him, but the most consistent out of the three.
Yeah.
It's me, at least, just putting out shit all the time. And
most definitely. I always say if Kendrick was outside as much as Cole, they might be on the Richter scale.
They might even be like closer for my favorite at least. Cole's still my favorite out of that group of guys.
Agreed. Me as well.
Still mad at him.
Yeah.
But like I just like we can't even just blame it on what happened with this beef, but Cole's not getting his flowers.
Cole's not getting his flowers. He needs.
I don't understand it.
He needs that award because he be popping out and showing niggas every year.
Every year, and I can't think of an album I don't like. Like I'm mad at this last one still, but like
I fuck with this last album still.
Still can't listen to it.
On there.
The most I've listened to it since then was With You.
Okay, it's a good album. It really is.
It just hits me weird now, like because the whole album had that same tone.
Most definitely.
And then you know that song was there and it was taken out and you never hear it again. Like it, I don't know. It just feels weird to me.
Said he might delete later though.
He did say that. There was a friend about that, and he did. So I guess all right. I'm not.
What could be some things that Drake can do to come back, and when should be the time for him to come back?
I talked about this with the guys on the Match My Energy pod today too. I suggested changing his name, but but Aubrey is still the thing that pops up if it is on those pedo lists. But he said Drake doesn't show up on the list. Well, yeah, because your name's Aubrey, so that might show up. So maybe not Aubrey. Maybe don't change his name to that. But I think Dennis recommended he goes back to acting, or he just comes out with some shit and act like this never happened.
That's the one I was gonna go with.
You just got to make hits. It's just bops all the time.
The way that he should go about it is from a little bit of help. A little bit of help of a man named Kanye West. Listen to me now. If Kanye West came to this man and said, listen, I want to make you an 808 Heartbreak type album. Just hits, just hips in it, just dope Drake singing shit with a little bit of rapping, but produced by Kanye West.
There's a problem with that.
I think people would. I'd listen to it.
There's a problem though. Kanye went at Drake too.
Kanye went at Drake for sure, but they always have a thing where they can call it cool for a little bit.
All right, I'm not mad at that though. That's a decent suggestion.
But think about it: if he makes him and please don't mention Kendrick at all. You don't mention Kendrick Lamar ever.
You don't know a Kendrick.
You don't know a Kendrick. You go in there with dope ass Kanye beats, doom doom doom, just dope shit. We might not even know what you're talking about on the song. Just make some crazy dope shit, bro, with some 808s. I don't know, man. You got to switch it up. Go back to Take Care. If you call it Take Care 2 as well, like there's ways that he could do this. I hope his PR team is really thinking about it. But I think that's what you got to do. I hope it's not a half-decade hiatus. Because you come back after that, niggas is back on your heads off.
Like, I think it might take some time though. Like, you can't just jump right back in and be like, you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be some kind of space. You got to get away from it.
You can't let it breathe too long, bro.
You have to. Like, you just jump right back on top of it. That just, fans the flame.
Cut the braids out. Clean up the polish.
Get the wheelchair.
Post work. Post wheelchair.
They need to do a Degrassi revamp and see where Wheelchair Jimmy is now. And let's do that.
No. Take Care 2. Produced by Kanye West. That's how you come back.
Okay. I'm not mad about it.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what we have for today, man. That's the show.
Shout outs.
Shout out. Anthony Davis. He looks like a monster in practice. He looks like he's going to be a huge part of this W. And he's in the gym. He's lifting, getting stronger. I think he's going to have a good season. I'm hoping.
The other Anthony said he's the number one option.
Still, huh? I did see that. And I'm sure he's going to be in there too. I see him, Anthony Davis, Embiid, Steph going crazy. These guys ain't been there for 10 years.
Steph ain't never been there.
He was there in 2014.
Steph has not played in the Olympics. That was a World Cup.
Then yeah, he's probably gonna go crazy. He's probably gonna go nuts. LeBron, he's gonna do what he do.
LeBron be right back in the cut, I think. It's like he's not gonna be trying to do too much.
It's just gonna be weird, man. No Melo, no Kobe.
Can we just replace Kawhi Leonard already?
Why? You don't think he's gonna ball out?
I don't think he should be on the team. He didn't finish the season. He's probably gonna get hurt sometime during this. He just like, I think there's other people more deserving from their bodies of work over the last year or two than Kawhi Leonard.
Like Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown.
Jalen.
Most definitely.
Kyrie.
Yeah. Shout out those fools.
Like, whatever though. Shout out Dennis and JC from the Match My Energy pod. They hit me up this morning. Just
Definitely shout out.
Just wiping the sleep out of my eyes. Like, hey man, you got time today? And it turned out I did. So I got to hop on the pod with those guys. Got to fellowship with them. It was a good time, man. It was an easy fit too. It didn't seem forced. It was nice to chop it up with those guys. I'm excited to actually get at least 4, if not 5 of us on the pod at the same time. And JC's a little worried though, because if we just add us to their pod with Dennis already being a Lakers fan, that's 4 Lakers fans and 1 Heat fan. But it'll be fun nonetheless. They also want to like just chop it up about some other shit. We had some talks about maybe even like reviewing music both locally and worldwide and like stuff like that, and just sometimes switching it up which 2 of us of the 5 are on the screens together and doing these little shorts and all sorts of stuff like this. So some ideas working between the 3-man weave and the Match My Energy pod that could be some fun things, man, hopefully coming up in the near future. So shout out for that, for those guys getting me on and letting me chop it up with them, have some fun on their show. Shout out to fellas.
Oh yeah, man. Well, what number is this?
39.
Number 39. We've done it again. Hopefully we got the other part of the 3-man weave with us next time. But until then, I am CBDA Bully with Mr. In My Bag EB. And we are the 3-man weave. We out.
We the 3.